Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Victor Adeleke, your favorite travel consultant. I really appreciate everyone that subscribed, everyone that liked, commented on the last video. Like, this means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So today I'm just going to be talking about basically, like, for those of you that are still in Canada or those that want to migrate to Canada and they don't know the importance of getting a permanent residence in Canada. They don't know like what are the benefits of being a PR holder in Canada. What are the things attached to it? What are the things that like after you become a PR, what are the things that you can do with that? What are the benefits, pros? Yeah, basically pros of a permanent residence card in Canada. So welcome back again. So now I'm going to be starting with what is the permanent residence? Like permanent residence, as you all know, like it's like I would say like an official status that is granted to immigrants to claim a part of, almost like a citizen, but not really a citizen. I believe that a citizen is still much more better than a permanent resident. But as a permanent resident of the country, like you are eligible for a lot of things. Actually, you may not be able to like claim public funds, but at least you can see do some certain things. Okay, now for those of you like you want to become a permanent resident of Canada and you feel like okay, what is the best route? There are a lot of routes where you can get that status. Starting from let's say you as a student. We all know like as a student in Canada, after completing your studies and you go for the PGWP. For those of you that don't know the meaning of the PGWP, it means postgraduate work permit. Please, before you apply for any admission to a school, you need to ensure like this school offers PGWP, postgraduate work permit, because after graduating you cannot just apply for a permanent residence. You need to do that PGD, like it's like a year or two work experience. So after completing this PGWP, that is when you are going to be eligible to apply for the PR. Let's assume you go for a master or you go for the BSc, then you complete that. For a year or two, you need to work. They need experience. Then after you complete it, that is when you can now apply for the PR. So before you apply to any school, make sure that this school, I said in the previous video, like it has to be registered known by the DLI, one, and two, it has to be a school that offers PGWP. So after your whole thing is good, you can actually go for the 2 years experience, working experience, before you can apply for the PR. Sorry for that. So yeah, good. So, and also for those of you that want to work in Canada, basically some people, the basic reason why they want to move to Canada is to work. So fine, good. Like if you're going for the work permit, either like it's maybe an open work permit or a closed work permit, please make sure it's that thing. Actually, I mean that status, like you can actually get it via the working permit. So that's the mistake I made. Like from the first route, the first route is the student route, and also the second route, the work permits. Like if you work in Canada for at least the minimum of 2 years, 3 years, you can apply for a PR. There are some provinces like the New Brunswick, Nova Scotia too, also Prince Edward Island. So I'm just giving you like updates. Like there are some provinces like whereby you work in after you work full time for 2 years, you can apply for a PR. So example, like New Brunswick is a very good example. They're trying to like make people stay in that province, so they make their immigration policy very flexible. So if you worked 2 years, even there's a school in New Brunswick whereby like when you study for like 2 years, you don't need to work. You don't need to work for a year before you can apply for a PR. Like after let's say you are enrolled into like a BSc course and that's 3 years or 4 years, then you complete 2 years out of your 4 years, you are eligible to apply for a PR. So this is how the spirit, I would say, like the provinces. So it depends on the province that you are. So people they stay in some provinces and to get a PR in this province, like it's kind of competitive because there are a lot of immigrants staying in that place. So it depends on like the province you like and things you want, your interest. So people like not everybody wants to become a citizen, right? I know, like not definitely you understand. But some people just want to go study in Canada. Then after they complete their study, they go back to their own country. I don't know. So it depends on exactly what you want. So that's it. So what I was like thinking about. So for the working permit, like if you work for 2 years in Canada, you can apply for a PR. Now, what are the benefits of that PR? The first benefit is that you are you pay a lot cheaper. Believe me, like there's some schools that if you check their website, the school website, you're applying for admission, they're going to state it in a section, in a page, like the tuition fee for international applicants, it can be 18,000 Canadian dollars. Then for permanent residents older, it can just be like 4,000. So independent international applicant, they pay more, but if you are a student, if you are a student of maybe a Canadian university, and after completing your BSc you have the PR status, you can actually pay lesser for your master's or your PhD degree. Why? Because you are not just an international student, you are a PR holder in Canada, so you pay a lot lesser than the international applicant. This is one of the reasons. Like permanent residents, oh my god, like good. So also PR, like if you are with a PR holder, like there's some benefit that you are actually like entitled to. So because the PR, after the PR status, like that is the Canadian, you're almost a Canadian, so good. So you just have a Canadian passport. But before getting to that, there are some things that makes you eligible also for a Canadian citizenship. After getting a PR, permanent resident, like it's valid for 5 years. It's valid for 5 years. 5 years. Now, out of the 5 years, you are expected to be in Canada to spend at least 730 days in Canada. I mean, okay, when they give you the 5 years PR, so you have to, before you can, PR is different from citizenship. When you get a PR, right, it's a route to citizenship. But when you have a PR, you can actually decide to, get a PR. You are eligible for the citizenship, but you have to satisfy some requirements. What is that? You have to spend up to like 730 days in Canada. Wait, it's not like stretch, you can move. You can move in and outside of Canada, but it has to be, when they count all the days you've used in Canada, that's like 730 guys, 730. So after that 5 years, and you met the requirements, then you are eligible for the citizenship. That is when you get your Canadian passport. And also, when you believe me, like when you have your Canadian passport, there's some, like you have moved to a lot of countries in the world without you applying for the visa. That's it. Like as a Canadian, you can move to different countries without applying for the visa. So I'm just going to make like a short recap of what I said. Also, with the student, please, I'm starting from there. Like, make sure that the school that you are applying to, like, it is registered and has a DLI number. So because that DLI signifies that it is authorized to bring in international students. Please, it is like getting an LMIA document from. It's like not applying for the job in Canada and not getting LMIA. You understand, from an employer. That's how it looks like. So make sure it has DLI number. So also make sure that this school offers PGWP. PGWP is very important, very important. So, and after the graduation, you do the 1 year or 2 years working experience just to gain experience. When it comes to Canada, guys, like Canada demands experience. I will tell you a secret about Canada. Like when you get to Canada, it's not basically certificate that actually matters. When you get to Canada is more interested in what you know, your knowledge, like your experience. Like just have experience in that field. Like they just want to know they just want to know like what the kind of person, who are you, like what do you know, like what is in your head. It's not about you bringing out your certificate about, actually it's part of it. Like I'm not trying to make you feel like, oh, then why do I need to go to school? So, but at least like they are more interested in what your experience, like what you know, what you can do better. So yeah, that 1 year experience is gonna help you a lot. Like guys, like I understand, it's gonna help you a lot. So after completing that PR, you can with your PR, like you are paying lesser than in that international applicant. Like you don't need to like pay up to 18k, 20k, even some 30k Canadian dollars as a year. Sorry, a year tuition fee. Imagine if you convert that to your local currency, like guys, like oh my god, like you can do a lot of things with that. So yeah, that's how it goes. And also for the requirements for the citizenship, after getting your PR, you are to at least like stay in Canada for minimum amount of time, which is 730 730 days. 730. I think that's 2 years. I'm trying to like calculate. Like I think that's 2 years or 3 years. It's not 3 years. Like 730 days. Not sure. You can do the calculation yourself. So that's how it goes. And also, okay, like yeah, somebody actually reached out to me after the first video about the requirement that they need to get the exam requirement for the masters and the PhD. Please, for those of you that want to go for your masters in Canada, you only need to submit, because since you only mentioned the BSc requirements, which is the O-level results and the scratch card. If you want to study in Canada and you've completed your BSc and you're going for your masters, you need your O-level results, you need your O-level scratch card, and you need your BSc certificate. If you have your BSc transcript, fine. It is optional actually. This transcript is optional, but for the BSc certificate, it is very important. BSc certificate, O-level results, O-level scratch card, and academic CV. So these are the basic four basic documents that you need. So with that, then you can reach out to us. We make the applications for you. Now, something interesting. I'm going to be sharing some information with you, like about some provinces in Canada. Like there are provinces in Canada that they are in need of immigrants. I mean, like immigrants. So basically, we are going to be focusing more on Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island. Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island. So really gonna be amazing, guys. So I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. And please, if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to this channel and like, comments, say things. Like it means a lot to us. Thank you so much. Love you.